wholeness and balanced vibrations, family. I trust you well, vibing in resonance at top speeds. Happy moon day. Truth is shining. Appreciate the sun light back there, giving that rawness. Alright, so I'm gonna tie this all together. It's part of the sound in the background. Been on the road, you know, when I'm on the road, things start flowing, you get that freedom of just to travel, set that thing on cruise control and just, make it happen. So, 2. Just talking about 2, it's moon day, so that's the correlation with the celestial body. 2 and the moon. Water's being pulled back and forth, up and down, in and out. And being mindful of the volatility or the shifts within the phases of the moon. Sorry, so close. and how 2 is dual. It can be very combative. The 2, like me against you, you against you, white against black, opposition. And when you're able to step back and not be in the dualistic mindset, the left brain, the right brain, and you can step back into the center, as the observer, and just watch the whirl. Sometimes, it's so. It definitely can be entertaining, but it can be chaotic when you're in it. So when you see that, when you learn and see the correlation that within everything, this whole back and forth, and like the pistons in an engine that keeps it going, that is just that. Quarrel is used to start things. You ever see I'm sure, like the instigator, like I don't know if as a kid, where people used to be like, such and such did such and such, he also said such and such, and then he goes to the other person, and then he said something about your mama, and then it's back up and just watch it happen, and then he's like, before you know it, fight broke out, boom. So with that analogy, like, we got to stop playing into the game of division, like the splitting, the arguing, the fights, the love of the fights. We got to get back into unity, and that is not falling into the traps of the minds, the explosion, the traps of this against this, the enemy. It's an enemy. There's always an enemy. There's a dark side and light side. And I'm on the side of truth. The side of power, righteousness. And then we always fight the darkness. And when you get to step back and know that the darkness is there, as well as the light. And by you standing in the center, you can identify where they go and to keep them in balance with each other. Because the moon is just as important as the sun. Without the moon, we could not handle sunlight, raw, real sunlight, consistently. Like, nah. The plants, the whole earth would be different. So, falling into the traps of the division, like, again, it was yesterday, it was, Sunday, it's football season. This team against that team. I think the Cowboys played my pop's team, and it's just that same thing, that same energy. My team against your team, and it's fun. Simply when you got that competitive, and I love like competitive sports, and go hard. But then, and I love that energy that was used to act as a catalyst for myself to hit different higher heights of potential of self. And that's what you want to find. You got to find that within yourself, how to motivate, what motivates you, what gets you there. It gets you that energy of excitement. Like Let's say, like, if you're jogging, exercising, getting to that next level or the next speed, get there a little faster next time, a little more energy when you get there. Working out, lifting more. Let's see, how many days can you rock out on, banging ass salads in a week, or whatever. Excuse me. But that combativeness is so prevalent everywhere. Me against you, black against white. Oh, that's the black man. That's the white man. That's the Indian man. That's the Chinese woman. That's it's their fault that this happened. And they go down the list like it's bro 7. Oh, perfect. Brother Savon Bowmore, Secret Energy, my supreme brother. Like, just knocked it out of the park again. Every Sunday, we link on a video on YouTube. We go live. And you drop any question that's within your consciousness, within your awareness, and you just drop it there. And then when we get to it in the queue, he answered it. And one of the points he highlighted on this whole combative, dualistic mindset was the materialistic individual and the spirit, highly spiritual component of self. That when you abandon one, the other is left in balance, a little salty, as they say, like a little. So let's say you're highly materialistic. Those people who don't really tap into spirituality like that. That's just like, if I got this because I worked for it and that's it. I did this and I acquired my earnings and I play by the rules and systems, and I went to college, got my doctorates, and I got da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm not saying any of these things are bad or good, just saying it out there. But they kind of lack within the spiritual domain of all this stuff. And then, let's say you got the one who is highly spiritual. Oh, not a care in the world. Nothing matters. I am all that is. Not necessarily put in that good, that work, that manifests this abundance. I apologize. Wait till I get on this next road if it's less rough. South Carolina got one of the worst roads in the world, in America. Okay, a little better. Alright, so better roads, smoother. What was that? Alright, cool. Better roads. Alright, so the dualistic mindset where the materialist versus the spiritualist, for lack of better words right now. And the person who has the 2000 whatever newest car on the market, the freshest iPhone, freshest shoes, they're just they got it materialistically. They got everything that they need. They work for it, or they got it by whatever means. Versus the one spiritual who has nothing, needs nothing, go with the flow, current, and kind of abandons the whole materialistic world. And the balance in that, or the imbalance, and that you can see and that is felt with, say, when all those things that's materialistic, when all those things are lost, boom, drops, gone, don't got it no more. Whatever happened. And then you're left to nothing. Like, where do I go from here? I have nothing. Then finding your spiritual side, your part of self that you've been abandoned. I can create with everything that I am, and you are the source of it, and then you tap into this spirit which you have that connects you to the soul, and you tap into the all. And then again, I need nothing. All I need is a banana, the breath, and some alkaline water, and I'll be perfect. And and again, but your house is now in foreclosure, or you lose these things because you didn't foster that part of yourself and remember that we are multi-dimensional beings. And we have to engage here. I've been there. Trust me. Like, had not knowing what to do with it, lost it, and then completely abandoned it, tapping into the spiritual, and then jacked up financially. Now to find the balance, and now finding the balance and keeping the balance is it's a necessity. If we live here in this reality, in this time, in this space, you have to engage in both the physical and the spiritual, and balance those two hemispheres of yourself, of the mind, and use that to upgrade into higher dimensions. But first, you got to get secured in that seat of the soul first, in that center, that pineal, that corpus callosum, that young ram back there got to be good, sitting pretty. So, keeping a balance is a daily practice. And again, tapping into the cosmic calendar, if you haven't heard of it yet, it's on the Secret Energy website under Cosmic Energy. And this is where you can find the correlations and correspondence with different worlds, Earth worlds and worlds, our resources that connects us to the celestial bodies, the mineral kingdoms, frequencies, vibrations, planetary systems, and so much more that gives us that current that is in resonance, that aids you into finding your tune, finding your note on a daily. So keep vibing in resonance at top speed. I ain't gonna make this too long, even though I still got about an hour and some change left on this ride. You ain't gotta ride with me this time, but you can if you like to. Holler at your brother. We got some things manifesting out soon. We got some, the farm is underway with the greenhouse. We got working on some songs and tunes for the little ones. We gotta get it in the studio. Let's be connected with my brother today. And I'll keep y'all posted. All the links will be down below. Check them out. As well as some donations, things coming out, because the website is coming, farm is coming, but it takes one step at a time and a little love for anybody who want to share some love. Wholeness and balanced vibrations. Top speed.